Welcome to Frenchie's video. Well, today we're going to do a little box that my friend Kim Bennett showed me. She was here, she drove with me to convention, and she showed me how to do a little box, and we're going to do it all decorated, but ta-da! Simple. It's one sheet of paper. We're going to start with, I'm going to use Cajun Craze, and it is 10 by 7.5. So again, it is 10, 7.5. We're going to score at, let me get my pattern here, 1 1/4 all the way down. For this one, we're going to score all the way down at 1 1/4. And I should have my wax paper because it's not sliding good. Then we're going to score at 2 3/4, and we're going to come back here, score a little different thing, but 2 3/4 and 6 1/4, and we're going to score at 8 3/4. So I'm going to repeat that. It is 1 1/4, 3 3/4, 6 1/4, and 8 3/4. Flip your paper around and score at 2 1/2 and 5. So 2 1/2 first, and then 5. Okay, now we're ready to reinforce our score. So we're going to reinforce everything, and we're going to do 2 more little score. For the box, it needs to open in the center here. Well, it's not center, on the side, on each side. So we're going to do that. But first, it's going to be easier if you reinforce all your score lines. So let's put that back on the cutter. And we're going to do just to your first score here at 2 1/2. We're going to score at 2. So we're going to come here and score at 2, just to mark your line. And then we're going to come at 8. I want to make sure that's right. And then we're going to do the same thing at 8, just to mark it, so you don't have to be a score very tight. Flip your paper around, and again, go at 2, and then go at 8. So now we're done with the score. Let's put this piece away. And we're going to cut those lines. We're going to cut this on 4 sides. So let's cut this. And then we have to cut at this score line right there. We need to cut that. So we could use our board too for that. We don't need to use scissors. And you know what? I'm going to cut the long line, and I'm going to come the other way to cut with the board. I think it's going to be easier for me to have it straight. Here we go. And then I'm going to take my paper cutter, and I'm going to put that right on my line there, and start from the score, the first score, and I'm going to go to the center here. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. This blade, it's not cutting good at all. And I'm going to flip it to make it easier for me. And we're going to do the same thing. I think it's time that I switch my blades. Okay, now we're going to decorate it with our DSP. That didn't cut all the way here. Okay, now for the DSP, you need 4 of 2 3/8. by 2 3/8. Yeah, you need 4 of them. And you need 6 or 8. 8 of the 1 1/8 by 2 3/8. 1, 2, 3, 6 of them. Thanks, Kim. So 6 of the 1 1/8 by 2 3/8, you need 6. And the big one that it's 2 3/8 by 2 3/8, you need 4 of them. Now we can glue it now, or we can glue it after, whatever you prefer. I prefer to glue it now because it's going to be easier for me, I think.
Whatever.
You know what? We're going to assemble the box so then I know which side it go. Let's take our box and let's do our little V. So then it's going to be easier to put our box together. The 4 corners here, cut this off. Just do a little snip there. And my blade was very dull, so this is terrible. And then I'm just gonna use snail, but again, when you do a 3D box or any kind of 3D, the little red paper sticky strip work much better. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you how this is gonna be put together. This is gonna go like this. So what I'm gonna do, it's take my snail, put it there, there, and then I'm gonna fold this one, put this there, and then fold that one, put that there. Lift this up, make sure it's very square, it in the bottom, and it's even on the top, it's flush. And here too. And this shouldn't be like that. You see this? It's because my blade was so dull on my paper. This should be a very clean cut. It shouldn't be like this at all. And now what we're going to do, this here, going to get glue right down there. So we're going to take this, fold the flap down, and then you're going to be able to do this. And again, like I said, this one here is going to be terrible because of my cut. Here we go. Put your flap down and put your flap down. And then it go right down here and right down here. Make sure you're equal to your side there. Voila. That's your bucket's done. How simple it is. Now we're going to add our little, the little one's going to be all on the quarter side. So you're going to put this. So you're going to do all your 6 sides like this. And what I mean by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After you've done that, open your box and you're going to do your 4 side with the big one. So I'm just going to do one so you can see how it goes. And then I'm going to have a picture on my blog, but I'm going to redo the box because it's going to drive me nuts with all that cut that it's not straight. Okay, when you close it like that, you're going to take your paper, your DSP, and you're going to use a strip of 11 long by 1 inch. Go around, keep your box, from stopping of lifting there. Put this there and there, and go tight enough so it's keep the side knot from bulking. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put a piece of snail on that side, and I'm going to put a piece of snail on this side. And that I don't really score. I just push it on the box and reinforce it on the fourth side. And like I said, push hard enough that it's tight so it don't bulk, and that could be tighter here. And remember, if you glue it not at the right spot, instead of ripping your paper, use your glue gun like this. It's going to take it apart very good. So if you make a mistake with the glue, you just voila. So if you use your glue gun, it's going to take it apart without ripping your paper. So it's always a reason why you want to mess up with me. Okay, so I'm going to put a piece right there, so you're going to, oops, kind of see it done but not done, because I'm going to redo it on my vlog. Oh, those one are the small one, but I'm going to put a big one here so it gives you a clue how it is, so you can see the top, the bottom. And then I did with the new leaf, the autumn accent, that's the leaves, and I did the wood grain. I did some leaves. This is Midnight Muse, that summer star fruit, Cajun Grace, and soft sweet. I just gonna put them together. Gonna put my little acorn there, and then I prepare a wood button. Now we get those nice little button, the wood one. I'm gonna use a glue dot and put that right in the bottom here to dress it up. And then I wouldn't glue that. I would make sure it's just glue on the belly band. So to make sure it's just on the belly band, because you don't see where the leaf's going to go, put your dimensional right on the belly band. So then you're guaranteed that you won't have this stuck there. Voila. Is that a cute box or what? And then when you want to open it up, that one it's not glue, just slide your belly band all the way out here. And then you can put your little goodies in there. You can put all kind of stuff. You can decorate the inside too, or just leaving like that. You can put little gift, or you can put your fall acorn and all those sweet stuff. This is it. Thanks again, and happy stamping.